Hi guys. So why do you think that this sum is quite unique and it's quite different from the rest? So any answer? So definitely I would explain that there are no numerical values in this. Hence, I would call this a very intriguing and something to look forward to. Okay? So this sum is going to be amazing. If we have to look at this carefully, okay, so this seems to be a replica of this, correct? No numbers, nothing, yet we are asked to solve for x. And how do we go? What should be our approach? It's a big question, right? So, this being an exponential equation, so let's seek and find out the value of x. All right, guys? Remember here, this happens to be the exponent, but here x is sitting with a square root of x side by side. Alright, so this is even more intriguing. So I think first let me just copy this sum here. Alright, x to the power of x and square root equals to x, okay, square root in bracket x. All right, so I feel we should go one step at a time, all right, and do justice to this beautiful sum before us, correct? So to me what I think is we can always put x to the power x outside bracket or square root x. Got it? This seems more understandable. So I have segregated this for a purpose which you will be able to unfold or unlock towards the end. As for this, we know that this is x to the power of 1, dot means multiplication, and x to the power of half, alright, for square root, and outside we have an x. Got it? Very clear so far? Now what next? Okay, what next? Tell me. Let's keep this the way it is. Alright, x to the power of x and outside a double power, that is square root of x. Here, as per the exponent rules, we can always add up the powers inside. Alright, so far so good. Once again, x to the power x outside this, and here x to the power 3 by 2 outside x. Understood? Now what? Now a little bit of rearrangement. Since we have x to the power x here and root x outside, can we bring this inside and put 3 by 2 outside? We can shuffle, right? Like x to the power mn can be written as x to the power m, and outside n, or vice versa. Okay? So we'll do x to the power x here and 3 by 2 outside. Understood so far? Having done this, I feel the scenario is now crystal clear. We have the similar bases, right? Same bases. In such case, what do? We equate the powers, right? When bases are same. Correct, guys? which means root x will be equal to 3 by 2. Correct? Since we are seeking x, therefore x will be equal to 3 by 2 to the power 2. Alright? Which means what? That x will be eventually equal to 9 by 4. And this is exactly the answer for x we were looking for. Alright? So is there any confusion? So now there is no confusion at all. We have found the value of x, 9 by 4. So if I were to reinforce this, okay, so that you people can really, okay, understand ins and out of this kind of a sum, I would have to go from the step 1. Okay, so in step 1, we've been given x to the power of x, and side by side there is a root x, which is equated with x sitting with root x to the power x. Alright. So now we bring this to solve so that we can head onwards to find out our x. We have to do a little bit of twist and turn with the right hand side of the equation. This one was just put into bracket x to the power x, and this was shifted out. Here we have x sitting alone, x to the power 1, and this has a power of half. As you know, square root always has a power of half. Correct? And outside we already have an x. Alright, this follows, okay, several steps down, okay, in the same way, but here is the modification that we need to do. So here we add up the powers because we have the bases same. So 1 plus 1 by 2 gives us 3 by 2. X to the power 3 by 2 and x outside. Now this is not solving us, okay, anything, which is why we brought x inside so that this may start looking same as this. The bases should be same, and then and only then we'll be able to compare the powers. Alright. So we equate the powers, alright, when bases are same. Bases are same for us, x to the power x and x to the power x. So we are able to shrivel off with x to the power x, okay, easily, and left with only this square root of x equals to 3 by 2 to deal with. So that was good, isn't it? So having done this, now it becomes very simple that we take the square root, transpose to the other side, and that takes the form of a square, which means 3 into 3 and 2 into 2 is 9 by 4. So this was as simple as that, okay, but it appeared to look like something that we would not want to confront with. Alright, so that was it. So in my next video, once again, I'm bringing something interesting, and which is, okay, a good teaser, you know. So these are the sums which you must know for your exams. Okay guys, so have a great day. Thank you so much for watching, giving me the valuable time. Bye bye, see you next, okay, in my next video. Bye bye.